Hello and welcome to Soothing Pod Sleep Stories. I am Anthony, and if you are here today to listen to a dreamy story that will soothe you and comfort you, you are in the right place. Tonight I'm going to guide you on a beautiful, magical journey to the historic streets of Paris with the love of your life by your side. Before we begin, let us take a moment to find comfort in the space we are in and relax. Settle into your bed and truly allow yourself to sink into the mattress. Close your eyes and allow yourself to feel the comfort all around you. Imagine that the mattress underneath you is a bed. Visualize the mattress floating on a calm, lazy river. Feel yourself floating weightlessly and peacefully down the river. On each turn, imagine the mattress gently cradling you and reminding you that you are safe. Feel the blankets wrap around you as you sail down, down, down the gentle, bubbling river. Imagine the melody of the water just beneath you. Can you hear it trickling over the rocks or dancing against the reeds in the shallow water? Imagine the sun overhead kissing your body as the soft breeze keeps you cool and comfortable. Embrace the lovely combination of the sun's kiss on your skin and the gentle breeze whisking that heat away. How does the mattress feel underneath you now? Are you more at peace with the space you are in? Now that we've taken time to shed the weight of the day, let us begin. It is late spring. The world is shaking off the last remnants of spring. And here in Paris, the cherry blossoms, peonies, daisies and roses are in full bloom. You walk out of Charles de Gaulle Airport and are met with a world of colour. In front of you, perfect pink blossoms dance in the spring breeze. They seem to cascade all around you, painting your clothes, hair, and sidewalk in a calming pink haze. Behind you, your partner calls out to you. There's a brilliant smile on their face. Seeing them smile against the backdrop of the pink trees, you can't help but feel an overwhelming sense of compassion surge through you. You've been planning this trip for months, a romantic getaway. A chance for the two of you to let go of your daily obligations and truly embrace your time together. Here you will have no stress, no things to do, no schedule. Just time to spend in each other's arms. You raise your arm to hail a cab as your partner reaches over, intertwining their fingers with yours. You can feel their quickening pulse against yours, no doubt due to their excitement for the trip. You enter the cab, chirping out a kind bonjour to the cab driver. He tips his hat to the two of you and asks your destination. When you hand him the address, he beams at you in the rearview mirror. A perfect place to stay for two lovebirds, he chimes as he begins the drive to your hotel. It truly is the perfect place. Paris is split into 20 sections known as arrondissements. Starting in the center of Paris, the numbering system spirals outwards clockwise. The smaller the number, the closer to the center of the city. In your case, you will be in the absolute center of the city, in the midst of all the beauty, business and adventure that is Paris. The first arrondissement is also known as Louvre, and naturally, the Louvre is located within it. The first arrondissement is one of the most historic sections of Paris and is the oldest. It is small, containing only about 450 acres, and is nestled against the right banks of the River Seine. Prior to being Paris, this section of the city was the heart of Lutetia, a great Roman city. The city was home to aqueducts, Roman baths, theatres and public squares. To this day, some of the architecture of Lutetia can be seen throughout Paris. Now, the first arrondissement is a bustling city centre and tourist destination. It is home to the Comédie Française, the oldest running theatre in the world, having been founded in 1680. There you can find dozens of museums, historic banks, gardens, and palace squares. As the cab drives down the winding, busy streets of Paris, you gaze out of the window in awe, with your partner's hand in yours. Every building seems to tell a story. There are flower boxes overflowing with blossoms and greenery, intricate ironwork around windows, stunning carvings in light stone architecture. In fact, the architecture here spans an incredible amount of time periods. The architecture flashing by your window is Roman, medieval, Renaissance and classical, all coming together to create a city of history and beauty. It feels as though you are being transported in time. The world around you feels simple, as your love squeezes your hand and rubs their thumb along your fingers. You know this trip will be about appreciating the simple things. By the time you arrive at the inn, you feel your body asking for rest. The inn is a small brick building with intricate stonework, lavish chandeliers, and a luxurious yet cozy atmosphere. As you walk up a marble staircase to your room, you can feel your partner's anticipation. Upon opening the door, you are met with a truly incredible sight. The room is something out of a fairy tale. A king-sized bed faces a wall of windows that look out of the city. A chandelier hangs above the bed, and the entire room is decked out in neutral colours, a touch of modern to complement the vintage architecture of the room. Your private balcony has flowers and vines creeping over the iron fence. In the corner there is a hot tub that looks over the cobblestone streets below. Both of you head to the bathroom, where there is a soaking tub with candles all around it. It's only noon, but you both are in a state of excitable exhaustion from the jet lag. Tonight will be spent out exploring the city, but for now, you two shall just relax in each other's company. Looking to relax, you run the bathtub. As the warm water spills into the stark white bathtub, you can already feel your body losing its tension. Your partner lights all the candles in the room, pulls the curtains, and dims the lights. Suddenly, you find yourself in your own oasis. The lightly scented candles flicker against the sparkling stone on the walls and floor. You both settle into the warm water together. Steam rises into the air, turning it into a spa experience. You sit next to each other, leaning against one another as you truly relax. They intertwine their hands with yours, and the two of you sit in silence. The only sound is the water shifting around you and the low hum of city noises beyond your window. In this moment, you both feel vulnerable and strong. You run your hand over your partner's skin, deeply appreciating this private, intimate moment together. You felt as though you left your obligations behind the moment the plane landed. But now you understand you hadn't until this moment. You feel your muscles relax, your mind blur to a wonderful standstill, and the connection to your partner strengthen. You lay in the water together, holding one another for quite some time. You whisper to each other about your plans for this trip, about all the wonderful time that will be spent together, about all the stories you will be able to take home. You can't help but think that this moment, with the hot water and your partner embracing you, is perfect. You feel as though there is a glowing light inside you, mirrored by your partner. Once the water has begun to cool, you both step out and dry off with plush white towels. You leave the candles burning safely, if only to enjoy that familiar warm glow and the gentle smell of lilac filling the room. Your partner hands you a robe with a smile on their face. The robe smells of sweet, refreshing aloe. As you pull it over your soft skin, you feel yourself melt against the fabric. You and your partner crawl into the king-sized bed. The mattress wraps around you the moment you lay down. It is as if you are laying on a cloud. Your partner reaches across the bed and pulls you close against them, kissing your cheek and neck with a sleepy affection that makes your heart sing. Even with bits of sunlight streaming through the blinds, you know that now is the perfect time to relax and refresh. Your heavy eyes begin to close. There is something incredible about dozing off for a midday snooze in the love of your life's arms. You pull them closer against you, relishing in the heat of their body and the joy of their touch. Your partner whispers in your ear, telling you how thankful they are that you are able to experience this together. Truly, you cannot think of a better place to be. Here, beside them, in one of the greatest cities on earth, in the best hotel room you've ever seen. You feel as though your entire life has led up to this moment. As you whisper sweet nothings to one another, you gradually feel yourself drifting off to sleep. Those few seconds before you truly fall asleep, you feel a type of peace you never knew existed. It washes over your body like a slow wave and seems to move through your veins and embrace your body like warm honey. Hours later, it is the distant rumble of laughter that awakens you. The city has adopted an entirely new soundscape, one of couples on nights out and old friends joking over a glass of wine. As the haze of sleep fades from your body, you feel immediately energized. You rise from the bed and shake them gently awake, urging them to join you on a night of romance and adventure. Your partner smiles the sleepy smile of theirs and steps out of bed. You have plans for dinner, and those plans require a nice change of clothes. You both get ready in the mirror together, buzzing with excitement. Every time you catch a glimpse of each other in the mirror, you can't help but lean over and peck them on the cheek. The energy between you is inescapable. Dressed and ready for the night out, you descend onto the streets of Paris. As you walk down the cobblestone streets, you find yourself smiling from ear to ear. The air is alive with with the energy of relationships, laughter, and the sweet, sweet aroma of food. Every turn you take seems to be a new smell. The crisp, inviting fragrance of bread cooking at a local boulangerie, the salty smell of fresh cheese wafting from the fromagerie. As you turn the corner, your partner guides you to a small building. You make your way up to the rooftop restaurant, where you both take a seat at a table overlooking the sparkling lights of Paris. In the distance, you can see the Eiffel Tower. Seeing your excitement, your partner leans over to you. "Why don't we take a walk there tonight?" they offer. A date under the Eiffel Tower. The idea alone brings a brilliant smile to your face. The two of you settle over a traditional French meal, a brilliant bisque with fresh bread, bœuf bourguignon, and a plate of ratatouille to share. Each bite feels fresh and amazing on your tongue. In France, eating is meant to be enjoyed. Meals sometimes take hours, where you are able to speak to one another, enjoy each other's company, and enjoy the beautiful connection that food brings. Dessert is something you find yourself excited for, and for good reason. The word dessert actually comes from the French word desservir, which means to clear the table. Several popular desserts originated in Paris, including puff pastry, macarons, and ganache. The waiter brings dessert to your table, a traditional, much-loved dessert called baba au rhum, a small yeast pastry, which looks a bit like a mini bundt cake. The cake is soaked in rum, giving it a distinct flavour and texture. The cake is then filled with cream and topped with whipped cream, something that was also invented in France in 1660. As you dig into the cake, you bask for a moment in the sweet, sweet flavour. Your partner extends their fork to you, offering you a bite. You laugh and take the bite, laughing with your partner by your side, and the Eiffel Tower just on the horizon is a feeling like no other. After a long meal, you head back down into the streets of Paris. You cross the Seine into the 7th arrondissement, another stunning historical section. You walk through the stone streets, hand in hand, listening to the joyous conversation all around you. Your partner swings your hand as you walk and talk, pointing out the incredible gardens, buildings, and art installations as you pass them. The Eiffel Tower grows closer and closer with every block. As you turn a corner, you're overwhelmed by the sweet, wonderful smell of coffee and chocolate. There's a late-night cafe buzzing with people. Couples sit on couches on a cozy patio, sipping espresso and coffee as soft music drones on. Your partner asks you to wait for a moment and dashes into the cafe. You stare up at the sky, giving yourself a moment to just take in where you are. You're in the city of love with your love by your side. Nothing can quite compare to this. As you're thinking this over, you feel your partner's arms wrap around you. You squeeze their arms around you, genuinely appreciating the warmth of their touch. They hand you a fresh hot chocolate, loaded to the top with whipped cream and chocolate shavings. Hot chocolate is part of the culture and is largely considered a comfort food in France. Often, children drink hot chocolate with baguettes after school. You take a sip of the hot chocolate in the cool night air and feel the warmth and sweetness of it drip through you. You give your partner a kiss on the cheek as a thank you. They are always so kind, always thinking of your wants and needs. With your treats in tow, you continue the walk to the Eiffel Tower. When you finally make your way to its base, you find yourself staring up at it in awe. The Eiffel Tower is located at the north end of the Champ de Mars, a sprawling public greenery that was used for market gardening in the 1600s until it was transformed into a public park in the late 1700s. It was built from 1887 to 1889 and was intended to be the centerpiece of the 1889 World's Fair, which was also a centennial celebration of the French Revolution. The impressive wrought iron structure was built using 18,038 pieces that were joined together by 2.5 million rivets. The entire process of building the tower was surrounded in controversy. When it was completed, the Eiffel Tower stood at 1,063 feet tall, the largest structure in all of France. For the fair, the tower was lit by hundreds of gas lamps with beacons at the top of the tower that illuminated the park below in red, blue, and white light. Since then, the Eiffel Tower has become a symbol of France. It is the most visited paid monument in the world, welcoming over 6 million people each year. And now, you are one of those 6 million. Soft instrumental music plays over the speakers around the park. Your partner wraps their arms around you as you look up at the massive structure. "This is Paris," they say as they bury their face against your neck. The joy you feel in this moment is incomparable. As the music swells, your partner takes you by the hand. They lead you in a dance in the center of the square, with people all around you. You dance clumsily, laughing as you stop to occasionally dip one another and steal a gentle kiss. Here, dancing under the light of the Eiffel Tower, you feel completely and utterly loved. This is the life you've always wanted with your partner, the experience you two have always deserved. As the song comes to an end, you stop your dancing and go back to holding hands. Not ready for the night to end, you both walk towards the bridge behind the Eiffel Tower. The beautiful stone bridge is Pont de l'Aine, 500-foot-long historic bridge that arches over the River Seine. In 1807, Napoleon ordered the bridge to be built and named in honor of his victory in the Battle of Jena. By 1814, the bridge was completed, but was nearly destroyed in several wars over the years. It is one of 37 bridges that gaps the River Seine today. You and your partner stop over the bridge and listen to the river underneath you. You can see the lights of the tower reflected in the cool, dark water. For a moment, you both close your eyes and listen to the gentle roar of the waves. As you come to the other side of the bridge, all the activities of the day begin to weigh on you. A long flight, a cab ride, a long meal, and a long walk, all transforming into tired eyes and a deep desire to curl up in bed. You both decide to hail a cab and head back to the hotel, where you'll be able to unwind and prepare for more adventures in the city. On the ride back to the hotel, you watch the city move by you in almost slow motion. The city of Paris is always alive, always shifting, laughing, enjoying the finer things in life. As you pull up to the hotel, you and your partner thank the driver and head up that familiar marble staircase, still not quite ready to bid the night goodbye. The two of you open the balcony doors. Your partner brings candles out onto the balcony and illuminates the stone walls around you. The hot tub steams in the cool night air. You change into your bathing suit and happily sink into the bubbling water. The jets gently massage your back, working out the knots that come with long journeys and good meals. Your partner sinks into the water beside you. They slide over to you and wrap their arms around you, holding you incredibly close. Sandwiched between the warm, relaxing jets and the touch of your partner, you feel yourself drifting closer and closer to sleep. Your partner points to the Big Dipper in the sky above you. Though Paris is bright, you can still make out a few glistening stars. You spend a few moments looking up at that brilliant sky together, running your fingers along each other's skin and whispering about your future together. Below, you can hear other people having similar discussions. You see couples walking by on the cobblestone, young couples sipping hot chocolate and dipping baguettes in their drink. Older couples walking slowly, hand in hand, simply taking in the moment together. Somewhere in the distance, you can hear live music echoing through the streets. Surely there is someone, somewhere, having a night that may even rival yours. You turn your focus to the soothing sound of the bubbles in the hot tub. Their repetitive cadence lulls you closer and closer to sleep. Your eyes begin to feel heavy, but your partner kisses you on the cheek, stirring you awake. "Let's get you to bed, okay?" your partner whispers. They get out of the water and help you to your feet. Together, you hop in the shower to wash off the hot tub. Your partner hands you a lovely lavender-scented soap. As you lather up your body, you can feel your body relaxing more and more. Once you've rinsed off, your partner greets you with a warm towel and a robe. You smile, hardly believing how lucky you are. "Let's get some good sleep so we can have another day like this tomorrow," they whisper in your ear as they help you into your robe. Warm and clean against the plush bathrobe, you follow your partner to bed. As you sink into the mattress, you find yourself thinking of how perfect today has been. You saw this brilliant city with the one that you love by your side. You stargazed from the warmth of a hot tub. You ate phenomenal meals. You danced below the Eiffel Tower. And now you were going to give your body the rest and relaxation that it truly deserves. As you feel your eyes close, your partner pulls you close against them. "I love you," they whisper, giving you one gentler kiss on the cheek. The soothing sensation of sleep washes over you. I hope you've enjoyed this story and that it has helped you relax and find comfort in the space you are in. Please join me again tomorrow for another sleep story. Until then, sweet dreams.